Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel Wontom Beast. It's me from Mobashir, and if you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe our channel and also click the bell notification button. Alright, so what is our tutorial today about? It's all about how to create a to-do list in Python. So for you guys who don't know what is a to-do list is basically a number of lists in a list. In basic words, for you to take notes on this course, I have pasted a definition over here which says that to-do lists are basically a program or lines of codes in which we have a list of lists. Alright, if that makes sense, to make you guys understand much better, for example, we have in a list of programmers. So let's say you're hosting a boot camp and you have a list of programmers. Like many programmers, many coders will come out and they're just gonna register their names, right? And you have that list. And now you have three lists in that list of programmers, and in that three lists there are UX designers, there are backend programmers, there are web developers. Alright, so basically you have in a list of programmers you have three lists consisting of UX designers, backend programmers, and web developers. So of course you're gonna have the names of UX designers, you're gonna have the names of backend programmers, you're gonna have the names of web developers in your list. So basically, in one word, we have a list of lists. Alright, in a sense we're gonna have many lists or a number of couples of lists in a list, if that makes sense. So to make you guys more clear about it and how to do this thing in Python, we're gonna show you today of how to do this. So follow me out over here. So if you can see my screen, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna type in number list. So basically you can type in anything in your lists. Alright, so for now I'm just gonna type in a couple of numbers in my list. So basically what I'm gonna do, after I've given a variable to the name of my list, I'm just gonna give an open and close square bracket. Alright, and this I'm just gonna click on enter. Alright, and after that what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give another open and close square bracket. So basically this is our list. Alright, this is the name of our list, and using this I am saying that inside this list we have more couple of lists. So basically if I have a list of 1, 2, 3, so let's say I have a list of data and the datas are basically 1, 2, and 3. Alright, you can also have strings stored in it, you can also have numbers stored in it. There is no problem with that. So for now I'm just using a list of numbers. Alright, then I can say I have another list which is let's say 4, 5, and 6. Right, oh my bad, just have to give a comma after every list. Don't forget that, guys. That's actually really important. If you miss that, your code will not be executed, your code will be totally wrong. So always remember to write a comma after every list that you have stored. Alright, and then let's say after the first list of 1, 2, and 3 we have the second list which has 4, 5, and 6, and then we have the third list which has 7, 8, and 9. Alright, and then we're just gonna give another comma, and then we're just gonna move to this fourth line and we're just gonna give 0. Alright, now you might be thinking over here that why aren't we using a comma after 0? Well, you can add a comma, or if you also don't add a comma, there is no problem with that. Alright, be free on this situation, because just by typing a comma or not, no problem will occur when you're typing in the last list of your list. Yeah, if that makes sense. Alright, so also if you just give a comma, no problem with that. If you also don't, in the last list, there's no problem in basic sense. Alright, Now let me explain it to you guys. As I said, this is our, in this list of numbers we have our first list, which consists of 1, 2 and 3. Then we have our second list of numbers, which consists of 4, 5 and 6. Then we have our third list, which consists of 7, 8 and 9. And then we have our fourth list, which only consists of 0. Alright, now let me tell you, in a sense, these are our rows. Alright, this over here in a sequence, like going like this is our row. Alright, so this is our row 0, this is our row let's say this is our row 0, this is our row 1, this is our row 2, and this is our row 3. Alright, so in basic sense, alright guys, in basic sense, we know that pattern exists on indexes, and if we have done the basics of lists, then you would know that every data in a list starts with the index 0. So in our list today, we have 0 as the first index of our first list, and then we have 1, we have 2, and then we have 3. Just like that, we also have just like that, we also have, alright, we also have columns. Alright, we also have columns, which means that over here you're gonna get, over here the first column, this is 1, this is 0, column 0, column 1 and column 2. Alright, so we have, in a sense, we have 2 columns and we have 4 rows. Alright, alright, I'm just gonna modify my list a bit. Yeah, alright, so I think I've made myself clear that what are the rows and what are the columns out here in our list. And then let's move on with the print function, because we want to print out our number list, right? So as we know, as we have done lists before, we're just gonna type in number list, but that's not just done. Alright, so let's say you want to output, which is, let's say, as I said, why did I explain the rows and columns before? That is mandatory. Let's say you want a number from the list, all right, and like you want to process out the data from your list, and with that data can be in any row and any column. So if you specify that row and column down here into the square box, your output will be that value which you are searching for, or the value for which you give those, the value in which those row and columns stand. Alright, so let's say I want a value from the first row. Alright, the first row, so first row is 0, and let's say I want the value from column 1. So let's say I want 1 to be my output. So 1 is in row 0 and it's also in column 0, right, as it's 0, 1 and 2. So we're just gonna give another 0 out here, and we're just gonna give the run function. And yes, you can see that we have got 1, right? We have got 1 in the process. Just like that, if you want 7 on your output, alright, so if you want 7 in your output, what you can basically do is type in, as it's 0, 1, 2, as the row number is 2 and the column number is 1, sorry, as the column number is 0, as it starts like 0, 1, 2, you're gonna get 7, right? And let's say you want the full list to display out on your console. So basically, just cut this off and just click on enter. You're gonna get your list in this sequence, alright? But if you want your list to be in this order over here, we're gonna be needing to do a for loop. So if you want your list to be in this order over here, just basically do a simple for loop function, which is for, let's say, for list of numbers. Alright, so list of numbers in number list equals to print list of numbers. Alright, and just click out print, and you can see you just got your numbers in the sequence that you had inputted over here. Alright, so this is how you can access 2D lists in Python. I hope you guys like this video, and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Also, don't forget to check the NGO down below. We have a NGO, and I hope that you're gonna follow us and support us over there. Follow them, guys. It's not my personal NGO, but I am supporting them. Then I need your support to support the NGO down below. Don't forget to follow them in their social medias, support them out. And also, if you like this video, as I said, also subscribe to me, and also share this with your friends and families who need help. Thank you. It's me, Farm Bashir, taking your leave.